I'm Tom Muñoz, and our next episode of Vendor Voices, we have Ray Costa with Sipe Entertainment. Tell me about yourself, brother.
As Tom mentioned, my name is Ray Costa. I'm the COO of Sipe Entertainment. I've had the pleasure of being with Mike for a few years now. Started from the bottom as just a DJ at our sister company, Pure Energy Entertainment, which specializes in coming-of-age events, bar and bat mitzvahs, sweet 16s, and so forth. And then over time, I've been able to work my way up as a DJ in the industry. I've had the pleasure of playing tons of weddings all over South Florida and all over the world at this point now internationally. And through time, was able to work my way up, and now running the entire Sipe Entertainment brand. We've been in business for 30 years, so it's an honor for me to be, running such a solidified industry.
What got you into this industry?
So funny story, my dad was actually a DJ when he started, when he was younger, and he was, in Casanovas and all those clubs and doing a lot of events and things of that nature. And then one day to the next, I think I was in middle school, and there was this girl that I was obsessed with that was like, oh, I think I'm going to throw a party. And I was like, yo, how can I be involved in this some way, somehow to make myself noticeable? And I was like, you know what, I'll DJ it. Never was I a DJ. This is like maybe 7th or 8th grade. And then I was like, you know what, Dad, I just want to start DJing. Never did I tell him the reason why. I just wanted to start DJing. And I was like, hey, I'm going to DJ. And she's like, oh, awesome, cool. I bought all the stuff. I just learned to play, and I went, I DJ'd the party, and then I think the mom gave me like a $100 tip, and I was like, wait, I can make money on this? So it goes to show, I went into the next party, and then my friend was having a party, and then I started party, and then all of a sudden, you start buying better gear, and you start getting better at what you do, and that's how I started. And then it's transformed from there.
What do you think the first steps are in trying to hire entertainment for your wedding?
So I always tell my brides and grooms when I first initially meet with them, the first step should really be is figuring out what route you want to go. If we're going to go band, if we're going to go DJ, or if you want to get the heart of it all. And the heart of it all would be the main entertainer, whether it's your band leader or it's your DJ MC, which it's misconception. A lot of the times people think you need a DJ and you need an MC. A lot of the entertainers, at least that we offer, are DJs and MCs. One entertainer can do both sides of the job. So I feel like selecting the heart first is the main point. And I always say that because that individual does more than just play the music. They're running your formalities, they're guiding you through the evening, helping you maximize the party, and they're also the only stranger at your wedding addressing. Notice when you go to a wedding, the only person that's on the mic that someone in the room doesn't usually know is the entertainer.
It's got to be a really fine line with bride and grooms telling you what they want to listen to and them understanding what type of music that really changes the energy of a party.
No, absolutely. And it's funny that you said it's really not so much what type of music they want. A lot of the things that are trending now, it's what music they don't. Yeah, that's usually what you hit more. Every time I meet with a bride and groom, I never really ask like, hey, what are you guys into, as much as I ask, what don't you like? Because you'll get a lot more of that. You'll get a lot more of like, I want, obviously, no cheesy line dances. Some people do. Some people love YMCA. Nothing wrong with it.
Dude, what's wrong with my
Exactly. What's wrong with the electric slide or anything like that? I always say that. I'm like, hey, it's all about how you play it. So if you play it at the right moment, that song is going to hit. But a lot of times I have my brides and grooms tell me more of what they don't want. And I'm like, okay, that kind of starts me off. So I'll be able to get a sense of like, okay, I know that they're not into the cheesy. Maybe they need a little bit more of a clubby DJ. Maybe they need oh, we love Tiesto, we love Calvin Harris. All right, you need more of an EDM clubby DJ. Now you're starting to narrow my tree, and I have the 3 DJs that fall within that bracket. So it's usually what not to play.
All of us truly enjoy celebrations, not because of how we enjoy the food and how we enjoy the music. It's how everyone else is enjoying it, right?
Yeah.
When a bride and groom says they have a great wedding, they didn't say we killed it on the dance floor,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
They're like, oh, everybody was on the dance floor all night long.
Exactly.
Right?
And they love hearing like, oh, all my friends said that, the entertainment, your vendors, your venue, the bar, everything was spectacular. That makes them feel better than if they really even enjoyed it. It's a perception. It's all about, yeah.
Dude, everything in life is about perspective.
It's all about it. It's all about it. It's become such a thing now in the industry that people are just so fixated on, let me just say what I want. Grant you, it's very important to do what the bride and groom wants.
Yes.
But it's also very important for the majority of the people to enjoy the experience versus just 2 people.
Yeah. What's your opinion of mixing live music with a DJ?
Musicology, a lot of different terminologies when it comes to it. So it's extremely trendy, and I'm going to tell you why. So it was developed for, back in the day, it was known to have a band for your wedding. It wasn't really DJs. DJs have become a super popular thing now. But back then, it was all about a band. Now, as DJs started to become popular, You start getting people who want to go back into, you know how it's trendy to go back and wear thrift clothing and to be like all about the retro. So how can I bring back bands but not limit my musical requests and still have a DJ? Oh, why don't I combine them? It's think of a band, but instead of a live singer, it's a DJ who's playing the original song you want to hear. So if you want Beyonce, I'm going to play you Beyonce. And my band members are going to give you the live feel of the backtrack that comes with it. So you don't not limited by your musical request, not to bash bands, but bands are going to play what they know, what they excel at. So it's, when you're hiring a band, you better be really known. If you want a top 40 band or a salsa band or merengue band, bachata band, they're going to do what they are known to do, which they'll give you the best experience if that's all you want. But if you want a versatile top 40 DJ who's going to be able to play Beyonce into Pitbull, into Elvis Crespo, into Romeo Santos, into Calvin Harris, that band ain't going to do that for you. And it ain't going to do it in a timely manner. A DJ can get in and out of songs quick. A DJ can go from, the EDM to the hip hop, in a flow. Your band members can pick up on the beat and they can perform and give you the live feed. I've seen it become extremely trendy because of that. Because people want a live musician, but they don't want to take away, hey, but we love Drake. Or we love hip hop. Or we love Tupac and Biggie. So you can't expect a band to give you that feel that a DJ is going to give you when they drop that beat. And then band members pick up on it on the 8 counts, on the 16 counts, and they engage with it. It's a totally different experience.
Something for me that I can visibly feel the difference is when you have live music along with a hora versus no live music.
Oh yeah. When it comes to hora, when your sax and your drums start hitting during hora, and the sax is center stage or all on the dance floor, right in between bride and groom up in the chairs, unbeatable experience. And again, that's why it's become so trendy. It's also much more affordable, as people can imagine, because a band takes a lot of members, a lot of practice goes into bands, not to take away from them. We sell bands all the time and they're phenomenal, from Wonderama, Deep Fried Bunk, Carabella. I mean, we have amazing bands that are good for what those people want. Hey, we want a band, we're strictly top 40. We don't want anything else, right? Or we want the bands to break, and we want that feel of the live musicians only with live vocalists, which is another option to add. And they'll play just those 5 or 10 songs. The DJ will go back in. It's so customizable. A band's going to give you what a band knows how to do. If you go see Coldplay, you're hearing Coldplay. You're not hearing Coldplay drop anything else, right? So it's the same when you go to a wedding. You're just bringing that band to you. Just expect you're going to get what they know, what they practice, because that's ideally what you want. You want them to excel.
Well, brother, I can't thank you enough for coming, and I want to wish you, the best for your wedding and your future and your new family, and know that your first set of baby pictures are on me. So
I appreciate that. Thank you so much for having me. What you're doing is an amazing, bro. To be able to bring in vendors that work so much within you, alongside you and your amazing team in South Florida. It's really important for brides and grooms and just the general public to hear them speak about it, because it's different from inquiring and only hearing what you inquire about versus hearing things you might not even know.
Right. And thank you all for watching this episode of Vendor Voices.